Hey guys, just giving everybody a quick and easy rundown on a ARB bumper install on a 3rd gen Toyota 4Runner. There are a lot of parts in this kit, and I'm finding out that hardly any of these are necessary. This kit, as most know, was really designed for a Tacoma. But anyway, you do have to hack the ends off of the frame horns, which was just essentially a little plate on the end. Went right behind that, got part of the weld. Just took a Sawzall and did that. I did have to trim out a little bit of this bracket on the top right-hand side in order for it to slide past the body mount bracket. But you've got your holes that line up on this side. Mine on the passenger side does not have holes for a tow hook. In order to remedy that, we're going to drill 2 holes. These little brackets here come with the bumper kit. I really didn't see anywhere in the instructions where they were to be used. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld these nuts to this plate and then slide the plate inside of this frame rail after the holes are drilled, and just run 2 bolts up through there. But you've got 2 bolts on the bottom here, 2 bolts on the bottom here. You've got these little sleeves that go inside and drop down from the top, and they essentially set inside the frame rail here. Those are kind of like a crush sleeve, I guess. And that's pretty much it as far as bolting the brackets to the bumper. The brackets to the frame. There are some other pieces included. There seems to be some sort of a brace for the skid plate, and I didn't really find that necessary. But this, from kind of checking out everybody else's videos, this is kind of the quick and the dirty to get these brackets mounted to this frame. You've got 2 bolts on the bottom of each frame rail where the tow hooks were or were not, and then you've got the 1 bolt. You have to drill a hole in the bottom here of the frame in order to get that. It's like a 10mm bolt to get up through there and into the sleeve. There's already an existing hole in the top that sleeve just falls down into. That's essentially it. The brackets here, again, not used. Bumper comes off this thing super easy. 4 14mm bolts, 2 10mm nuts left and right. This is one of the nuts that was on the inside of the frame holding the tow hook on. Essentially, it sat in there. When I was trying to tighten this up, the welds broke loose on one of these, and I essentially just went ahead and knocked out the other one with a cold chisel and a hammer. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side as I'm doing to this side. I'm just going to weld these nuts down to this plate and use that instead of the factory tow hook bolts. These are just half 13 bolts. They fit through the holes. I think they'll work out good. If I run into anything else, the bumper's over here. I've already got the winch mounted. It seems to be pretty straightforward after this. Got 3 bolts on the left, 3 bolts on the right. You have to use these little nutsert, these little spring-loaded clips right in here, 3 on each bracket. Be sure you put them in the right direction. From what I recall, they insert from this outside instead of on the inside, but I don't have those installed yet. So anyway, if there's anything else, I'll give you guys another shout. Thanks.